my name is Jay Little, and I am here to have a conversation with Miss Kimberly Chase. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity, Miss Kimberly, and I hope that I answer all of your questions correctly. All right, so question number 1 is simply, where were you born? I was born in Hampton, Virginia. However, at a young age, I moved to Tuscaloosa, Alabama with my mother. And so I grew up and I was raised there by my amazing family. And now I reside, or I am located in the city of Montgomery, Alabama. All right, question number 2. I know question number 1 was a little extra, so whatever. But where was I born? Hampton, Virginia. Question number 2. When did you start singing? I have been singing, I would say, all of my life, literally. However, if you want the professional terms, I would say I've sang in church all my life. In reference to professionally singing, it may have started around, or got recording in the studio, it was about age 16. Actually, no, it was age 9, because I started with my aunt who lives in Chicago, Illinois. So I would say about 9, but in reference to a consistent movement, I would say around probably age 16. All right, question number 3 says, how did you come up with Move Me? I really wish that I could take credit for the song Move Me. However, it's literally, I believe, a song that God downloaded inside of me as I was praying one Saturday morning. It was on December 14th, 2019, where I was in prayer, and I was really in a place where I wanted more for myself, not just for myself, but just more. I wanted things to be different. I didn't want to continue to go through the same cycles. My job was getting on my nerves at the time. It was just a lot that was really going on that I didn't like where I was, but I also felt like it was me that was hindering myself with procrastination, with old habits that I felt like I wanted to get rid of them, but I didn't take the necessary steps. However, so at that moment I said, you know what, God, I've been focusing on everything else, everybody else. Why can't I just focus on you and me, you and I? And so, believe it or not, in that moment, the prayer turned into a song. A song was released from the first verse, second verse, onto the chorus, and the end. It was written on December 14th, 2019. All right. Question 4 says, when will we get new music? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have a specific date, but this is 2021. I would love to have an album out or an extended play out by the end of the year. So we'll see, right? We will see. Question 5 says, what encouraged you to write your book? And so I have a book out that has been released, that was released at the end of February, and I'll get new copies in mid-March. The title of the book is Where Is My Dad? I Finally Found the Father. And so this book literally came from a moment where I went to this conference that was held by a young woman named Brianka Hardy, and she has different sessions of her organization called At the Root. And so there was this speaker named Chandra Watson, and she said, hey, it's time for you to allow God to be Father. And so when I recognized that, I embraced God as everything but Father due to me not having my biological father in my life, I decided to focus on healing in that area, because I didn't realize, because I suppressed it so much, I didn't realize that I literally did not like or maybe even love my father for not being in my life the way that I thought that he was supposed to be in my life growing up. And we have an amazing relationship now, but growing up without my biological father present or in the household with my mom and I, it was pretty tough on me. And I didn't realize that it was affecting my relationships with people. And so I decided to attack that root and to get to the root of why, why are my relationships not working out? Why are my friendships not working out? And so I decided to face my truth. And within me facing my truth, the Lord allowed me to create a written version on what I decided to go through in reference to helping other people get over that obstacle or that area of bondage that's in their life as well. So it's all about freedom. All right, question number 6 says, who is your biggest influencer? I have a list of people who are amazing influences of my life. I would say my number one influencer would be my mom. She sacrificed her life to raise me. When I say sacrifice, I mean she put her life on hold and she realized that she had a responsibility to take care of when she had me. So she's one of my biggest influencers. If you want maybe names that are current now in the music industry or in the world industry of life, all of that good stuff, I would say Tobechu Kudubamuigwe. In other words, Toby Nuigwe and his amazing team, which is his best friend Neil Grant and his wife Fat Nuigwe, Mrs. V. Young Mother Queen, baby, what it do? His story reached out to me tremendously. And I usually do not focus on, I would say, rappers, but it's neither here nor there. His slogan or hashtag is make purpose popular. And so what I've learned about him was that he was a football player at one point, a very well-known citizen of Houston, Texas. He is that amazing citizen of Houston, Texas. He played football, got hurt. At that moment, I believe that his life went before him, and hey, what is not only football might not be your purpose, but what is your purpose? And so he does like music, and so his lifestyle, the way that he carries himself, the way that he takes care of his family, how they are united as one, and he's also an independent artist. He stands out tremendously to me right now, very well. And so his consistency, his drive, his purpose, it all stands out tremendously. And so hey, I'm a huge fan. I probably just heard his name maybe in 2020. But since then I was like, hey, go. Just do it. Just do it. You won't get it done until you do it. So that is one of my biggest influencers here on earth. And of course, they keep God first in everything. And so in that, I would say God is my influencer as well. As long as you keep God first. And when I say God first in everything, every area, you can't lose. You can't lose. All right. Question number 7 says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? If this is 2026, in the year of 2026, as far as I can see, I would see myself preparing to be a high school principal. I will also see myself owning a building or owning my own business in reference to my nonprofit organization, which is what we'll talk about next. I don't know, maybe married, on my way to have my first few children, my first few kids, who knows? But in reference to business-wise, I can see myself still singing, of course, still serving the community, still reaching out to young people, still being an advocate for Christ. I see all of that. So that's where I see myself in 5 years, Lord's willing. And question number 8 says, let's talk about your organization. So I have an organization. It's a nonprofit organization called A Hope to Help, where we advise, encourage, and support youth who may be hopeless during transitions in their life. And so right now, A Hope to Help offers tutoring for mathematics, of course, tutoring. We offer certain dance classes. We offer just moments where, by many or by few, whatever it is that you want to work on if you want to work on your passion, we're here to help you build that. We're here to we do hair. Hey, just in any way that we're able to help you in your time of need. That is why we are here. Right now, we've been focusing on Motivation Mondays, where a motivation message will be given every Monday of each month. We also have social media pages where we encourage young people, and we have just released our book. So that book that I released, it's for a hope to help, and it birthed a new hashtag that's called For the Young People. And so that's what the organization is about. It's literally about grasping the minds and the hearts and the purpose for 16 through 25-year-olds. But if it trickles down to young people that are younger than 16 or people that are older than 25, hey, let's keep it rocking. So, but it's really mainly advising, encouraging, and supporting youth to fill in that gap for where we may not really have our hands on them as much. So this is talking about middle high school kids and college kids. So that is what a Hope to Help is about. And so the last thing that I need to do is to sing the song that I first sang in church ever. I may not know the song that I sang when I was about 2 or 3 or 4, but the first song that I led with the praise team is my youth pastor told me to sing this song, and this was the first song that I led praise and worship in. It was called Chasing After You. So the words are, I'm chasing after you, no matter what I have to do. I need you more and more. I'm chasing after you, no matter what I have to do. I need you more and more, more and more, more and more. I'm gonna skip this part. I'm chasing after you. I'm praising my way through just to be closer to you. I'm chasing after you. So yes, that was the first song that I sang. I just want to thank you, Miss Kimberly Chase, for the conversation. I hope that this helps a lot. I love you guys. I'm Jay Little. See you soon.
Thank you, Miss Jay Little. And that was Conversations with Kimberly, the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned. There's more to come.